Good morning. I'm back again with a new topic, and today's topic of discussion is on the digital marketing strategy, which will help you to target the audience with the right content. And why I'm interested in this topic is I see a lot of people sending the irrelevant content after they have people in their database. So once you collect the database of the people, it's very important, and it's very important for you to convert that database into a customer. If you want to convert that database into a customer, it's very important you send the right kind of a personalized content to that database so that that database will convert into a contract. Okay. I'm 𝗦𝘁𝗲𝗶 𝗵𝗁, CEO and founder of Digitechniks.com. I'm on a mission to teach the latest digital marketing strategies and the techniques to the business professional with which they can take their business to the next level and join the movement of transforming people's life through meaningful employment. Once again, I welcome all of you for this Facebook Live, and today's topic of discussion is digital marketing strategies to target your audience with the right content. So how do we do that, right? That's what we are going to discuss today. Before that, okay, I want to make you understand the fundamental digital media strategy that goes into acquire a customer, right? So on the digital media, the step one is you reach them, right? And you reach them and you ask them to share the data with you. And this data will be shared in your email CRM. This will be shared in the form of their phone numbers, contact numbers, or in the form of cookies. To reach out to them, you can either use retargeting, either use email, either use WhatsApp, either use Messenger. So the first step is you reach and you collect the data. The second step in the digital media strategy process is you register the brand. That means, like, when you reach and you collect the data, you are someone to them. You are someone in the crowd. To consider them, to consider you as their helping partner, right? So you need to show them something, right? You need to show some content pieces. So that process of showing the content pieces and making them inclined to your brand is a register process. That means you register a brand in their mind. You reach, you collect the data and show them 3 to 5 content pieces, and you register the brand, and your brand is imprinted in their mind. So for example, Digitechniks is known for digital marketing consulting, strategy, and planning. So whenever they need a digital media strategy and planning, so Digitechniks will come in their mind, right? So that is the second process. So you reach, you collect the data, then you register the brand. After that, once you register, and in the span of like 10 to 15 days, or within the span of 7 to 15 days, you try to sell something to them, or you try to sell something to them. Like, it's a ethical and fundamental responsibility of a business owner to sell within 10 to 15 days something to the database that you have collected, right? And maybe smaller percentage of the people will buy, maybe 3 to 7% or 7 to 10% of the people will buy. And you have how much? You have another 95% of the people, right? You have another 95% of the people who are watching it live. Say hi to me in the comment section and send loves. Okay, I love to see that. Okay, and that will motivate me to do more such lives. Say hi to me and send loves in the comment section, right? Okay, so what are we speaking? We spoke about reach, we spoke about register, and the third step where we sell, okay, and maybe 3 to 5% of the people will buy, and what we call so the selling that we do, right? With that selling, we regain certain revenue. We regain certain revenue. That's why we call that process as a regain process. We reach, we register, we regain. So maybe 3 to 10% of the people might have purchased, and you have 95% of the people, or more than 95% of the people who have not purchased. For those people, you have to send the right content to get as much conversion as possible. So that's what I'm going to talk today. That's what I'm going to talk today. And if you're excited for this, please comment excited in the chat window, right? And that process of converting more from 95%, and that we call it as a recall. So we reach out to them, we show them 3 to 5 content pieces a week, and through that we try to increase the conversion. And the process of showing like 3 to 5 content pieces, okay, and this process we call it as a recall. Okay, so hope you understood reach, you understood register, you understood regain, and you understood recall. These are the 4 simple steps that any digital media process will have. Okay, so now let's discuss how to target the audience with the content, okay, during each of this phase. Okay, and if you are ready for this, please comment ready in the chat window. Okay, I want to see more number of eyes. Whoever is watching it live, please say hi to me in the comment section. You might be watching it on Facebook, you might be watching it on my community, you might be watching it on YouTube. Okay, make sure you say hi to me in the comment section. I want to see who all are active. Okay, so now let's get into the real topic. I'll be sharing the screen. Okay, give me a second. Right. So hope you're able to see the screen. Right. Yeah. Okay. So in the phase 1, that is reach. During the reach phase, you need a sales content. What do you need? You need a sales content. Sales content is nothing but you push this content on the social media platforms, right, and generate a fresh relevant traffic. It can be an image, it can be a 10 to 45 second videos, it can be a multi-image carousel. Okay, so then when it comes to register, in the register content, it's a one-time content, one time. And for this content, this is your unique content. Very less people in the market have this content with them. Okay, for example, we strongly believe if any customer, if any business wants to acquire customers, they need to follow a 6-step customer acquisition process. So 6-step customer acquisition process is my core content, or it's my register content. That means as soon as someone gives their data to me, what I will do is I make sure they see my 6-step customer acquisition process. After that, they see my second register content is the 3-step branding process. The 3-step branding process. My another core content is, another register content is, it can be a 4-step scaling process. And the register content can be my social media strategy planning. Okay, so like that, every company will have their unique content pieces, and as soon as someone give their inquiry, or as soon as someone gives their data to you, this particular content should go to them. Okay, so understand this. So register content is 3 to 5 core content pieces. It can be an educational content, in the educational content in the form of blog, video, or infographic, or it can be an experiential content. It can be a case study of your previous customer, it can be your portfolio, it can be your video testimonials, it can be a demo video, it can be anything. Okay, so I want all of you to comment register if you understood what does the register content means. Please put your questions in the comment section. I'll be spending some time with you people to make you understand what to address your queries basically. Okay, so like as a company, you create register content only once. Maybe once in 2 years or once in 3 years, you'll review this content based on changes in the market. Otherwise, you'll continue to keep this content all the time. Okay, but you'll be reusing all the time, when a new data comes to you. Okay, so basically this is like a stagnant content, and the audience will be varying. Like every month, like new customers will come. For that new customers, you make them consume it, but the content will be the constant. But when it comes to recall, it's a weekly 3 to 5 fresh content pieces. This is week 1, you create something about some topic. So week 2, you create about some other topic. Week 3, you create about some other topic. Basically, with this content, you reach out to your target audience at least 3 times a week. Like maybe on Monday, you reach out to them via motivational Monday quote, and maybe on Thursday you go Facebook Live. You on Friday you send them a blog. On like on Saturday, you might make them watch the video testimonial. Okay, so the recall content. So try to understand the basic difference between the register and recall content. Register is within 10 to 15 days from the time a visitor comes to your website, or from the time visitor gives the data to you. And once he gives the data, so to reach out to them weekly, okay, so you create a recall content. Okay, so the Facebook Live that I'm doing right now, it's a recall content. The webinar you attended, the content you consumed in the webinar, that's a register content. So that register content is going to the fresh people every week, but you are not seeing it. You are seeing only the Facebook Live. Okay, if you're able to understand this, please comment understand in the chat window. If you're able to figure out the difference between a register and the recall, okay, please comment register versus recall. I want to see the comments in the comment section. That will motivate me a lot. And thank you so much. And now we'll go to next thing called who should see what content on which platform and when. And if you're excited for this, please comment excited in the chat, or please comment excited in the comment section. I hope you guys are enjoying. Who just joined, say hi to me. Say hi to me. And if you're loving this Facebook Live series, please comment series in the chat window. And if you are looking for sessions on some particular topic, also mention the topic name. Okay, that will help me to do Facebook Live in the coming sessions. Okay, on that topic. If you are like, you can also request the topics on that topic. I'll try to create a Facebook Live in the coming weeks. Okay, before we go to the next thing, the next thing is who should see what content on which platform and when. Okay, sales content should go on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google Display, YouTube, Twitter. All of this platform, the sales content needs to be pushed. To whom? Sales content should be shown to the people who are seeing your brand for the first time. Right? When you are reaching out to the new people, when you're trying to generate a fresh traffic. Objective: to identify the target customers who are in need of your help. To identify the target customers who are in need of your help based on the customer avatars you have built. Okay, to those people you can show this sales content. Mode of reach: the sales content should be pushed via paid platforms like Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads, Instagram ads. Then the cost per 1,000 people reach should be less than 500 rupees. Try to understand this. The cost per 1,000 people reach should be less than 500 rupees. Don't overspend here. Don't overspend. When you overspend, you'll start seeing a negative ROI. Try to keep the cost per 1,000 people reach lesser than 500 rupees. Okay, and please put your questions in the comment section. I'll try to answer as many questions as possible. Make sure you put your questions right now. By the time I finish it, that question should be available in the comment section. Your question will be picked first, right? So coming to the next type of content. The second type of content is called register content. The register content is 3 to 5 content pieces. This is a fixed content. Platforms: email marketing, messengers. Okay, messenger can be Facebook Messenger, it can be WhatsApp Messenger. Then social media retargeting. Audience, try to understand. Audience is the custom audience. What does the custom audience means? The audience who have visited your website in the last 15 days, the audience who has given the data in the last 15 days, the audience who has given the phone numbers in the last 15 days, the audience who have subscribed to your messengers in the last 15 days. Okay, the audience who has engaged with your Instagram posts in the last 15 days, the audience who have watched your video in the last 15 days, the audience who have engaged with your Facebook in the last 15 days, the audience basically who have engaged with your brand in the last 15 days. That's a custom audience. For those people, the registered content needs to be pushed. To whom? Who have taken action either on your lead magnet page or a tripwire page. Objective. Try to understand the objective of the registered content. The objective of the registered content is to install the brand in the prospective minds. I mean, prospective customer minds, basically. Mode of reach. Majority of the reach should be organic here. So a lot of people tell you need to do paid marketing, but they don't tell you what paid marketing you need to do, what organic marketing you need to do. To get the first fresh relevant traffic, you need to do the paid marketing. After you get the traffic, you need to have the strong mechanism to store that. And after you store that data, your email will be based for you for your organic reach, your Facebook news feed, your Instagram news feed, right? Your messenger, your WhatsApp, then your social media retargeting. Okay, so when it comes to the reach of the registered content, don't try to do paid here. Okay, I mentioned minimum paid, but don't do the paid. But when your audience size is, let's say you have more than 1 lakh data, then you can go for putting minimum on paid, maybe like 200 rupees for every content piece you generate, right? Not more than that. 200 rupees per day or 100 rupees per day, or max 300 rupees per day. But your audience size should be like, your retargeting audience size should be more than 1 lakh or more than 50,000 in that case. So, but like my suggestion to you is majority, like 70 to 80% of the reach should be organic, and 20% or 30% of the reach can be through paid, right? So then coming to the third one, the weekly 3 to 5 content pieces, that is your recall content. So when a revenue from ad is equal to more than your ad cost, that means when your initial set of activities like reach, register, okay, this is a little complex to understand if you have not attended any of my programs. This is a little complex to understand, okay, but I'll try to make you understand. Okay, so when you start your ads, to generate traffic, you show the sales content. After that, as soon as you get the lead or you get the data, you show them the register content, and then you sell your irresistible offer. Let's say you spend 10,000 and you make 15,000. You do reach, register, and regain. Okay, and so you break even, and your ROAS, that is the return on ad spend, is 1.5 times or 2 times the ad spend. So you're making a fair bit of profits in your 15 days of the campaign. Like you put 10,000 and after 15 days you make 15,000 or 20,000. So only during that case you have to start your content marketing. Otherwise, you just have to play with this 3 to 5 content pieces. You don't go to an aggressive content marketing. So like if you have a budget, you can do register and recall without even actually checking this. Okay, so when it comes to recall content, okay, I want the customized questions from the people, because I don't want to tell it to you. You guys can ask me the questions on this part. Okay, we'll discuss about that in some time. Okay, when it comes to recall content, basically recall content is your blog, video that you post on a regular basis. Platforms is email marketing, messenger, and social media retargeting. Again, the audience is custom audience. Okay, so look at here. Objective here, everything is same. Everything is same. Here, the objective of recall is to improve the conversion rates and reduce the CPA. Mode of reach is again organic and minimum paid. And here, don't limit the cost per reach. Only in the sales content, when you're pushing the sales content, you have to make sure your cost per 1,000 people reach is lesser than 500 rupees. So I want to see more questions. Okay, and this is what I wanted to convey today. To do a quick summary of the today's content, to reach the people with the right content, you need to have a clear-cut bifurcation between what is your sales content, what is your register content, and what is your recall content. And more importantly, you need to have a clear-cut segmentation of the audience based on the action they have taken. If they have not seen the brand, they are subjected to a sales content. If they have given your data in 15 days, you are showing them the register content. So after 15 days, for the people who are not converted, for them, you subject them to a recall content. With this, I'm ending today's content. Now I'm opening the Q&A session. Okay, you can start asking questions, and people who have put the questions, I'll start addressing it now. Okay, if you have loved this session, please comment loved in the chat window. Okay, I want to see more comments in the comment section. Okay, thank you so much. And I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to come live. Okay, I'll stop sharing the screen. Yeah. Right. Sandeep Parmar is asking, how can we unban Facebook Marketplace? Sandeep, the only way is to reach out to the support. You need to just ask the support team. They will take like 15 to 45 days to get back to you. So only thing is you have to wait and watch. So what I recommend you is you create a new domain. You create a new domain, and like if you create a new domain, and for that domain, like you can run ads through that domain. Okay, that's the only option till Facebook unbans you. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask me the questions, and if you don't have any questions, I will end this session now. And once again, thank you so much for being here. Right, let me check the questions. Okay, guys, start putting the questions if you have any questions. So meanwhile, I'll check the questions on my mentorship community. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Mathisul, doctor, how to run FB local ads? Right. I think you have to run local FB ads to the pin code targeting, Mathisul. Yeah. So Madhu, sources of content curation. See, Madhu, what I believe is one thing is the sources can be the influencers in the market. Follow all the top influencers, and you can use as a reference. You can take inspiration from their content pieces, and from that you can create content. But what I believe is today it's an era of being a thought leader. If you want to sell something, your business should be the thought leader. So in order to become a thought leader, the best content pieces are created by capturing the experiences that you are gaining on a daily basis. Okay, what I believe is great content is not always created. The great content is always captured. The capturing can be the experiences. For example, what I shared today, it's my experience, right? I have not, maybe I've taken some inspiration from the top influencer in the industry like 𝗏𝗏 Patel, Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay, but ultimately what matters to the, like, what resonates with my target audience is when I talk about my experience, linking. So like I might have taken the inspiration of the topic name from the top influencers, but the content is purely my experience, right? The experience that I gained in my agency. Okay, So 𝗦𝘁𝗲𝗃, if you want to run a Facebook FB local ads, maybe the pin code targeting can help you. Okay. And one more thing, 𝗦𝘁𝗲𝗃, for doing of FB local ads in the particular locality, you can also do some kind of a contest, promote that contest and pull the people to a common place, and after that you can start distributing the tripwires to them. Through that also you can do a Facebook local ads. Right. Should we go for Mohammed Azhar? Should we go for advertising in all the social media platform at one go or one at a time? Okay, very good question, Mohammed. So what I recommend is, first thing is check if Facebook and Instagram is working for you. Start with Facebook and Instagram. You know why? The cost per 1,000 people reach on Facebook and Instagram is between 50 rupees to 250 rupees. So at the worst case, it will go beyond 250 rupees, right? But it will be in the range of 50 to 250 rupees. Okay, so it's very important for you to start with Facebook and Instagram. After you do Facebook and Instagram, if the lead quality is bad, after doing all tries, if the lead quality is bad, then you can choose the other platform where your target audience are. So always you need to look at how many leads you want. So like how many quality leads you want. Are you able to achieve that quality leads through Facebook and Instagram? If the answer is yes, then stick to Facebook and Instagram. As simple as that. So when you are not able to achieve the required number of quality leads from Facebook and Instagram, then you can think of other platforms. Like we have LinkedIn. Okay, the cost per 1,000 people reach is anywhere between 5,000 rupees to 2,000 rupees or 2,500 rupees, depending upon the audience you want to target. Right. So coming to YouTube. Okay, YouTube is an exact replica of TV. Like if you want to replace your TV advertising, okay, and the online replacement of TV advertising is YouTube. Okay, and if you want to replace your hoarding ads, okay, the exact replica is Google display ads and your Facebook ads. So be sensible, right? It doesn't matter which platform you are going to use. All that matters is what you want. Good. So thank you, Sarfraz. Right. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask the questions in the comment section. Let me check if there are any questions here. Right. Thank you. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Thank you so much. And now it's time for me to end the session. Okay. And keep watching the lives. And people who are watching the recording at any point in time, if you have any questions, feel free to put the question in the comment section. I'll try to address it ASAP. And once again, thank you so much. Okay, we'll meet in the next Friday live. Thank you so much.